The View, once celebrated for its sharp opinions and lively discussions, now stands on the brink of collapse after an overwhelming wave of over 30 defamation lawsuits struck at its heart. Whoopi Goldberg, the show's fearless host,
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Over the top, it was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. You know, I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, you know, a few passing jokes are fine, but they twisted the knife big.
had long been known for her outspoken and often controversial remarks. However, she never anticipated that the unchecked comments she made about some of the world's most powerful people would set off a chain reaction that would bring her entire career crashing down. Goldberg, a legend in the world of television, always believed that her fame would act as a shield.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know.
Protecting her from any real consequences. She thought her status as an entertainment icon would allow her to speak freely without fear of retribution. After all, she was Whoopi Goldberg, a name synonymous with bold opinions, quick wit, and unapologetic takes on everything from politics to pop culture. But, as history has shown, no one is untouchable, not even Whoopi. Her time on The View was marked by a succession of controversial moments, often centered around her take-no-prisoners attitude toward the world's most high-profile figures.
But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her.
Whether it was going toe-to-toe with politicians, other celebrities, or billionaires, Whoopi was always ready with a sharp jab. But as the years went on, those jabs turned into full-on attacks, and her words became more reckless. She crossed the line from offering opinions to making baseless, inflammatory accusations, something that would eventually prove to be her undoing.
Today, Musk now asking a federal tech check. It is getting spicy now, Steve.
Yeah, Carl, spicy to say the least, with Musk ramping up this lawsuit.
One of the first targets of Goldberg's criticism was Elon Musk. A billionaire entrepreneur and the CEO of Tesla, Musk became a frequent subject of Whoopi's tirades. She accused him of being completely out of touch with reality, calling his business ventures selfish and painting him as an arrogant and indifferent billionaire. At first, many dismissed Whoopi's comments as just another celebrity feud.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Over the top, it was like making everyone uncomfortable.
Really?
It was really over the top. You know, I mean, I think like sort of a passing joke of like, you know, a few passing jokes are fine, but they twisted the knife big.
It seemed like harmless gossip, the kind of thing that often filled the airwaves of daytime talk shows. However, it soon became clear that Musk wasn't just going to take her attacks lying down. As the criticisms escalated, Elon Musk took legal action. Musk, known for his deep pockets and aggressive legal team, wasted no time in sending a message. Whoopi found herself facing a defamation lawsuit, something she hadn't expected to happen. She had underestimated Musk's willingness to protect his reputation, and the legal battle that ensued was just the beginning of a much bigger problem. But Elon Musk wasn't the only high-profile figure to find himself on the receiving end of Goldberg's accusations. The Trump family also found themselves in her crosshairs, as Whoopi regularly accused them of everything from spreading conspiracy theories to engaging in criminal activity. Her words became increasingly more extreme, and she didn't seem to care about the repercussions. She took aim at Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump, and others in the family, implying that they were involved in a web of deceitful practices that would damage their public image. What Whoopi didn't realize was that the Trump family, known for their aggressive legal tactics and vast media empire, wasn't going to sit idly by while she spread these allegations. The Trump family filed their own defamation lawsuit against Goldberg, arguing that her words were not only baseless, but also harmful to their reputation. This lawsuit was a warning shot, one that made it clear that no matter how famous or beloved Whoopi was, there were real consequences for spreading unfounded rumors. But even these high-profile legal battles weren't enough to slow down Whoopi's reckless behavior. She then turned her sights on Carrie Underwood, a country music icon whose squeaky clean image had made her a beloved figure in the entertainment world. Whoopi accused Underwood of manipulating the entertainment industry, claiming that the country star was secretly behind various behind-the-scenes machinations in the music world. Underwood, shocked and hurt by the unfounded accusations, fought back, filing a defamation lawsuit of her own.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know.
Underwood's legal team moved quickly to protect her brand and her image.
But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir.
The lawsuit sought millions in damages, sending a clear message that no one, not even the famous Whoopi Goldberg, could tarnish her reputation without facing legal repercussions. For Underwood, it was more than just about protecting her career. It was about sending a strong message to Goldberg and anyone else who thought they could get away with spreading false information. The drama didn't stop there. Next came a more surprising adversary, Joe Rogan. What began as a trivial dispute over a Staten Island bakery quickly escalated into a full-blown public feud. Goldberg had accused the bakery of discrimination, claiming they had refused her order based on her political beliefs. The bakery, however, was quick to clarify that the refusal was due to a technical issue with their boiler.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
Not a political statement. Yet, Goldberg's comments had already placed the bakery in the crosshairs of public scrutiny. Joe Rogan, known for his unapologetic stance on free speech and his massive platform, wasn't about to let Whoopi's words slide. He called her out for spreading misinformation, accusing her of damaging the bakery's reputation and causing unnecessary harm. Rogan, whose podcast and social media following reaches millions, quickly escalated the issue. He filed his own defamation lawsuit against Goldberg, and the public spectacle became an all-out war of words between the two media personalities. Rogan's legal team, well-versed in handling high-profile cases,
You know who made a campaign stop on the Joe Rogan podcast Friday night? And with all the issues Americans are going to be voting on, you know where they started the interview? Take a look.
It was the episode of you when you were on The View. And I think it was 2015 or 2006, like when you were running for president.
Right.
Okay, let's stop there. There's a lot of fake news coming up, so we're going to clear some of it up as it happens. He was actually, in that clip, is 2011, 4 years before he announced he was running. Okay? That's the first thing they got wrong.
wasted no time in filing a lawsuit. His vast and loyal following rallied behind him, amplifying the drama across social media and forcing Goldberg to confront the consequences of her actions. What seemed like a minor disagreement had now snowballed into a massive legal battle, complete with a media frenzy that only added fuel to the fire.
Got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
So, here's the actual appearance. Watch.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
With each new legal battle, Whoopi Goldberg found herself increasingly isolated. Sponsors who had once supported The View began to pull out as the show's reputation took a hit. The network, once proud of its bold and unapologetic approach to daytime television, began to distance itself from Goldberg's mounting legal issues. What was once a lively and engaging talk show had become a platform for drama and legal chaos.
And for the most part, I got through. I did it like I do now. But here's where they really messed up. Watch.
They're talking about you as such a favorable light.
Honey, Joe, I think you missed this part. Take a look.
Whoopi's reputation, which had once shielded her from scrutiny, now became the very thing that put her in the crosshairs of powerful figures who weren't afraid to fight back. Her celebrity status was no longer enough to protect her from the fallout of her careless words. As the lawsuits piled up and the public backlash grew, Whoopi found herself facing the harsh reality that her time on The View might be over.
Tim's show has nothing to do with that.
When you become a president of the United States of America,
Okay, listen.
you know that he's
Let him
American.
show
I'm
his
sorry, that's
certificate.
BS.
With over 30 defamation lawsuits hanging over her head, Goldberg's career on The View was teetering on the edge of collapse. The very same boldness that had made her a beloved figure in entertainment had now become her downfall.
Been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation. So I have not really had much to say until he started running.
Each new lawsuit chipped away at her credibility, leaving her career in tatters. What seemed like an unstoppable force of personality had been brought to a screeching halt by the consequences of her own words. As Whoopi faces the fallout from her reckless remarks, the future of her career remains uncertain. The once powerful host of The View now finds herself embroiled in a legal nightmare that shows no sign of letting up. The show that had once been a staple of daytime television now finds itself at the center of a storm, with Goldberg's future hanging in the balance. What's next for Whoopi Goldberg? Can she salvage her career, or has her reign on The View truly come to an end? With each new lawsuit, the drama surrounding Goldberg only intensifies. Stay tuned because this story is far from over. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments in the ongoing saga of Whoopi Goldberg.